So we've created this vendor matrix for you to use. You have your requirements in the data tab. As you remember, you can assign the weights. So I usually begin with 50 for everything, which is like a halfway. And you can start just from these three. And you see it's already highlighted in green, the one which has the highest score. Some of the parameters better when they are lower, yeah? So for example, price and vice versa. If you don't care about chat support, you can change that. And obviously, the one which is super expensive is no longer a winner. Ever tried to pick a vendor and ended up with 10 tabs open? Prices here, features there, notes somewhere else. And somehow, after all that work, you're still guessing. Here's the problem. It's not that you need more research, it's that your research has no structure. And without structure, every option starts to feel the same. So in this video, I'll show you a simple system I use that turns all that chaos into one clear decision. No overwhelm, no second guessing, just a spreadsheet that makes the best option obvious. Hello, I'm Zhenya, I'm a project manager and information designer, and I'm genuinely interested in things that do not work. And one thing that I keep seeing is this: system doesn't fail because people lack information, but the systems fail because that information is scattered around. Vendor selection, whichever case it is, like maybe you're just shopping for something or maybe you're choosing the service, it's one of those systems. It looks simple, but without structure, it quietly breaks. So let's fix that. Google Sheets, as always, to the rescue. So we've created this vendor matrix template for you to use, and you can obviously, as always, you can copy it to your own Google Drive from the free download section of our website. And what it does, it enforces three good practices here. One is always begin with requirements. Second, keep your vendors in one place. And third, keep recording of all the vendor parameters and comparison characteristics in one place. Yeah? So how does it do that? In my case, there is a case study of I'm traveling abroad and I need travel SIM card in eSIM in my case. Yeah, so I can use internet while traveling. And I've been looking far and wide. You can go on the internet and you can search for different types of eSIMs. Maybe there's like an eSIM aggregator that gives you all the prices, comparison. Maybe ask AI for the advice. And what I found on Reddit, actually, really nice, a huge, sophisticated and quite popular eSIM comparison table, which was quite helpful because it gives me a lot of this is essentially a list of requirements, yeah. And across the top, you will see the providers. And it has a range of Boolean points here, and it also has the numbers in this field, yeah, and it's quite thorough and sophisticated. So before I jump into this one, maybe I want to explore something a bit easier, and that's why I decided to go ahead and create this vendor matrix, which is quite simple and it's kind of serves a similar purpose, yeah. So you get the main providers. In my case, I have them pre-selected. So for example, these ones, I can copy them from here. And imagine I started filling out the vendors, and what I usually do, I go to their websites, for example, this vendor, and I know that I'm traveling to Georgia, for example. So I go to the page for Georgia, and here I can see already my requirements, yeah? So I can see the number of days, number of gigabytes, and the price. And this are becoming my first three metrics, yeah? Which I have in my data. So you can imagine you can start just from these three, as easy as these three, yeah? And then as you go along, you may find some other requirements can be also important. So you enter your providers here. What I usually do also is I copy the URL in the browser, and here, for example, this is going to be higher Arlo, and I enter the link with a specific country that I'm looking for, yeah. So when it's time to buy, I don't have any trouble of looking for a link again. So you enter the link here, or maybe you can enter into the notes if you like. And then I have all the other information as follows. For example, here I've done some research. Imagine I've done some research and we already know that 1 GB for this provider, 1 GB 7 days, and this is the price. 4 GB for this, and you see it's already highlighted in green, the one which has the highest score. So how does the score gets calculated? Yeah? The spreadsheet magic again. So you have your requirements in the data tab. As you remember, you can assign the weights. So I usually begin with 50 for everything, which is like a halfway, because the weight is 1 to 100. Yeah. So begin halfway and then decide maybe some of things are more valuable to me. For example, if the price doesn't matter, I can reduce the price weight. Yeah, so that other parameters get scored higher. Then column C, I want to tick the boxes for which of those requirements I want to actually include in the scoring, and higher is better. It's quite necessary because some of the parameters are better when they are lower. Yeah, so for example, price, I have to untick the box because price is better when it's lower. Yeah. And that affects the scoring. So imagine you have 1 GB for this price and for 30 days, and this is the best option now, yeah? However, if it's only for 1 day, then a different option becomes the winner because now this 4 GB for 30 days. Even though the price is higher, this is still the best option because it gives you more days, yeah? And and I think that's the basics. One thing to mention is that, for example, if you need live chat support and it's quite important for you, yeah, so you can tick the box here, and now you can fill the live chat support column with yes and no, because there's no ambiguity about it. It's either live chat support or not. Yeah, so you fill with ones and zeros. 0, no chat support. 1, there is a chat support. Yeah, and it's now it's included in the scoring, so this one becomes the winner. However, imagine live chat support is much more important to you than the price. Yeah, so you can enter 100 into chat support and 1 into price. So now price has almost no weight in the scoring. Yeah, so for example, imagine this price is much higher. However, the rest of the competitors don't have such a good proposition. For example, we don't have live chat support, and this one becomes the winner, yeah? And vice versa. If you don't care about chat support, you can change that, and obviously the one which is super expensive is no longer a winner, yeah? Now it's become more kind of drifting towards the one that actually provides a good price to gigabyte value. And I think that covers everything. Please go ahead and try to play around with it and let me know if different use cases will get you different results, because you can obviously use it for like so many different things. Yeah, like for the showers, for the lamps, for online learning classes, for many things. So and just keep in mind 3 main things. Yeah, 1, begin with requirements. 2nd, always keep your vendors in the same spreadsheet, so you always have them all in one place, especially if you reuse the spreadsheet for other things, or maybe you buy the same service again, or like you go to yoga class, you need to return back to the same spreadsheet. And the 3rd, always keep everything consistent. Yeah, so always keep the requirements all together and being consistent about how you approach them. That's all. And if you're not sure which templates would actually help you most, because there's quite a lot of them already recorded. There's like, if you go to our website, you see there's a whole bunch of them. We created this quiz that's gonna help you. It's only takes 1 minute to fill out. Head off, there's the link in the description. And when you finish the quiz, we're gonna send you a PDF that's gonna provide some advice on which GoogleSheets templates would be the best in your situation. Okay, see you, hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.